Am I audible, Gokul? Gokul, can you let me know whether am I audible? Could someone say whether my voice is audible? Yes or no? Good morning. ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? Whether my voice is audible? I will start the session sharp at 9. We'll start. Gokul, we can go ahead. A very happy morning, friends. ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? I hope you're doing well. So today's session will be starting with yet another topic. Last session we had completed present perfect continuous tense, and this story that I have written on board will be quickly recapping the present tense that we have seen until now. Before that, as usual, we will be learning few things, right? Today's session is all going to be about vocabulary. Not going to be something pertaining to India that we learn every class, something pertaining to vocabulary. So these may be these are the words that you would be using. There are few words that you may not be aware of. You'll be getting to know. Okay, but that we are going to play it in the form of a game. Okay, so you are going to identify what is it. I'll be showing the picture. You have to guess who that person is. It is going to be identification of community helpers. Okay, you would be knowing a lot of community helpers. So let me share the screen for you. Just give me a moment. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ನ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. So what is the name of this helper. So he's standing beside an ambulance, a person who commutes people in case of emergency from one place to another. What is this person called as? If at all you think it to be a driver or ambulance driver, think about the letters. How many blanks it is being given over here? ಎಷ್ಟು blanks ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Yes, a very happy morning to all of you who have joined right now. What is the name of this community helper? What do we call them as? Any idea? It might be a new word, I suppose. You can let me know the letters. It's in the form of a hangman game. Okay. Ambulance driver. Okay. The vehicle is ambulance, but what is this person? What is the name of the person who helps us to commute from one place to another in case of emergency? Usually we tell ambulance driver. All these are right. But another name, a professional name, what is it called as? You can let me know the letters so that I can help you out. Ambulance, no ambulance. A, let me give a try with A. A is there in this word. It is called as, he is called as paramedic. Paramedic is the name. The name of the personality is paramedic. He who commutes people from one place to another in case of emergency, that too while traveling in ambulance. Sweeper, good guess, but another name that we can give for sweeper, a person who cleans or mops in schools, colleges, hospitals, cleaner, a good guess, Cleaner. The blanks are also perfectly correct, but another name for it. There is another name that we use for this person. What is the person's name is called as? He is called as, let me help you out. You might not be aware of it. It is known as janitor. 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 Okay. He is cleaning. He is cleaning. But the word is janitor. Make a note of it. Okay. One who takes care of kids. There are people like there are mothers who go to office regularly and they leave their kids in a particular place, and this person looks after or takes care of the kids. What is this person called as? The community helper name as? He or she is named as, good try, caretaker. Wow, very nice. One center, they have answered it perfectly. Babysitter. Sitter. A center had told me the answer, but the letter T was missing. Not an issue. So first one was paramedic, second one was janitor, babysitter. Then we had seen paramedic, janitor. I'm showing these words again because I see a lot of centers joined right now. Babysitter. This person name. ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಫ್ರೂಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲರ್. ಓಕೆ. ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ ವೆಂಡರ್. Instead of using the word seller, we can use a higher end version word, that is vendor, a person who sells things. Okay. We can improvise the word that we use. Commonly, we tell seller, we can use this word. It would be much better. Vendor, vegetable vendor. Okay, vendor. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದೆ. Almost all of you would tell. I have guessed it also. Farmer. Perfect. Agriculture is backbone of India, right? Of India. Huh. A person who takes a book. Here you can find a person taking a borrowing a book from library, and person who lends it out. What do we call that person as? A person who lends it out. ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋ ಆ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನಾವ್ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? The place is library. The person who gives us is a librarian. Very good. Librarian. Perfect. Last one. Who's this person? Who's this person? Think something? Blacksmith. Let me check it out. Perfect. So what are all the new words that we have seen? Paramedic, janitor, babysitter. The last three would be mostly known to most of you. Paramedic, janitor would be a new one, right? Paramedic, janitor, Janitor is the spelling, right? Thank you. Okay, let's start today's session. Vocabulary we had seen, we had begun with vocabulary. So here you can find a small story, 3 to 4 line story, but it covers all the tenses that we have seen until now. Let me read out the story for you. Ritu plays chess every Sunday. She is playing in a tournament this weekend. She has played for her school team and is now playing for the state. She has been practicing for months and her hard work is paying off. So Ritu plays chess every day. ಈ ಒಂದು sentence ಯಾವ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿದೆ? In which form it is? Can someone say? Everything is pertaining to present. But in present, in which form it is? Simple present continuous, present perfect, or present perfect continuous. The first sentence, which word? So, Ritu plays chess every Sunday. Prati Bhanwara, perfect. MDRS Manali Center has identified it perfectly. Plays chess every Sunday. Plays chess. ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಂಡೇ ಅವಳು ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ verb in its base form is or es, right? Object, correct. So this is the first sentence, that too in simple present. So first sentence of simple present alide. I'll write it over here. She is playing in a tournament this weekend. ಈ ವಾರ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳು ಒಂದು ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾಳೆ. She is playing. You are telling me an example that I'm enjoying the activity, or is it pertaining to the activity that we are playing now. ಈ ಎರಡನೇ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ? Present continuous. Perfect. It is in present perfect continuous. How do we identify it? Subject. After that, am, is, or are. Then we have ing to verb. Right? Present continuous. Most of you have told me perfectly. ಎರಡನೇ sentence is playing. Subject plus is plus verb plus ing. Present continuous tense. She has played for her school team and is now playing for the state. Avadu? Okay, you want me to repeat. One of the center they've asked me to repeat. She is playing in a tournament this weekend. ಈ ವಾರ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳು ಒಂದು ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್. ಇವಾಗ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ನಡೀತಾನೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ ಅನ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್, right at the moment it is happening. I am teaching, you are listening. So all these are actions that is happening now. So is playing. So when the subject is she, we use this helping verb as is. Along with this verb is play, we add ing to it. So she is playing in a tournament this weekend. The second sentence is present continuous. Third sentence, she has played for her school team and is now playing for the state. ಈಗ ಎರಡು ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. There are two tenses where you can find in this sentence alone. She has played. ಅವಳು ಇವಾಗ ತನಕ ಆಟ ಆಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. Action completed something in sometime recent past. She has played. Present perfect. ಸಮೀಪದಲ್ಲೇ ಅವಳು ಆಟ ಆಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸಿದಾಳೆ. She has played. Subject plus has or have. Verb in its past participle form. V3 form of verb is used. Right? She has played. Subject she, has is being used. Play, played is past participle form of the verb. Correct. And is now playing. ಈಗ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಇದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Again it is to be present continuous. So we have present perfect and present continuous. Both the tenses in the third sentence. ಎರಡು ಟೆನ್ಸು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು. ಅಲ್ವಾ? Is it clear to everyone how we identified it? ಯಾವ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Present continuous. Okay. She has been practicing for months. Correct. She has been practicing for months and her hard work is paying off. Paying off. Has been practicing. ಅವಳು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ತಿಂಗಳಾಗಿ. It is even in continuous. Even now. ತುಂಬಾ ದಿನ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಲು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. Has been. It indicates that she already started practicing and it is continuing even now. Right? What isn't visible? It is very much clear, I suppose. She has been practicing. So the fourth sentence that is written over here, subject plus has or have been. Here it is has been. Then verb plus ing. Practice plus ing, practicing. Has been practicing. So I have written the tenses that we come across in this small story. So the first sentence is in simple present. Second sentence is in present continuous. Third sentence we come across two kinds of tenses. One is present perfect, another is present continuous. The last one is present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous. CONT is continuous. Okay, don't get confused. The last line, present perfect. The third sentence you can find present perfect and present continuous. This is the last line that I have written. Clear to everyone? Yes, fine. I didn't get you DBRRAS775. Could you come again? Regular action. ಹರ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್. ಅವಳು ಏನ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಫಲ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೆ. ಇಸ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಪೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ for whatever the hard work that she's been putting, she's been getting the required results for that. That is the meaning of it, paying off. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂಪಾದಿಸಿದಾಳ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಅಲ್ಲ. It means that whatever the effort that she's been putting, she is receiving results accordingly. Now it is clear? Yes, thank you. Thank you for asking this doubt so that it might have clarified many other centers who had a doubt in this line. Thank you for asking it. Shall I erase the board? Board na erase ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದಾ? As you have recapped this present tense, that is present, simple present, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Let me have a multiple choice questions, 10 questions pertaining to the simple present tense. Answer it as quickly as possible, then we can move ahead with past tense. Okay, shall we? ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ನಾನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದಾ? Is present tense completely clear, crystal clear to everyone? No doubts? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರು ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. Similar pattern, but how we understand it differs. That is it. Pattern more or less the same. You shouldn't be getting confused with tenses hereafter. Okay, that should be the confidence that you should be having. With that good note, we'll see multiple choice questions. Few questions will be very easy. It will be a cakewalk. Few questions might be a little tricky one. I will definitely discuss the answers towards the end. Okay, towards the end in the sense after I read out complete reading 10 questions, I will be discussing the answers. First, you make note of the answers alone. If at all I'm reading out question number 1, answer alone, you need to make a note of it. Which sentence is in the simple present tense? She has traveled, is traveling, she travels daily, she has been traveling. Okay. No need to mention it in the chat box. You can write it in your book. Okay. One of the center, they have asked me how to choose the helping verb. To explain it again. See, helping verb in present continuous, we use is, am, is, or are. Am is being used for the subject I. Is used for third person singular, he, she, it. We, you, they, ಅನ್ನೋ subject ಬರುವಾಗ we use are. While explaining continuous tense and perfect tense, I would have given you explanation when and where we use is or. Okay. Anyways, towards the end, I will make a note of it again. Okay. Okay. Fine. Most of you have told correctly. It is she travels daily. This sentence is in simple present tense. Identify the present continuous tense. Identify present continuous tense sentence. He eats lunch, he is eating, he has been eating, he has eaten. ಅವನು ಇವಾಗ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. He is eating. Good. Correct. Which sentence uses the present perfect tense? They have played, they play soccer, they are playing, they have been playing. Ah. A, B, C, D. How can I choose A, B, C, D as option? All four sentences are in present perfect tense. No. The answer is they have played. Subject plus has or have, then past participle form of the verb. Subject is they, have is being used because the subject over here is they. Play, participle, past participle form of play is played. So they have played. ಅವರು ಆಟ ಆಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Find the present perfect continuous tense sentence. I am writing, I write letters, I have written, I have been writing. ನಾನು ಬರಿತಾನೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಬರಿತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಪತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ಬರಿತೀನಿ, ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I have written. Lot of answers. I have been writing. Subject plus has or have, been verb plus ing. Which sentence is in simple present tense? We travel often, we are traveling, we have traveled, we have been traveling. Here another L is being missing. Kindly ignore the mistake that has been that you find on the board. It is traveled. When you have traveling, traveled, it is to be double L. Travelled. Okay. Sorry for that. Simple present tense aliro sentence ಯಾವ್ದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? We travel often. A routine action is in simple present tense. Present continuous tense, she has been singing, she sings beautifully, she is singing, she has sung. ಹಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಅವಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ, ಇವಾಗ ಹಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಅವಳು ಹಾಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. She has sung. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ನಡೀತಾನೇ ಇದೆ. She is singing. This sentence alone is in present continuous. If at all it is to be in present perfect continuous, she is been singing. She has been singing. ಆ ಥರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Which sentence uses present perfect tense? He has cooked, he cooks dinner, he has been cooking, he is cooking. Uniformly, not even a single mistake. Most of the centers have identified it perfectly. She has cooked. ಅವನು ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Find the present perfect continuous tense sentence. They have been living in Bangalore for 5 years now. They have lived in Bangalore for 5 years now. They have been lived in Bangalore for 5 years now. They are living in Bangalore for 5 years now. Present perfect continuous. So if at all you remember the structure of the sentence itself, you'll be identifying it. Great. Almost all of you have identified the right answer. Which sentence is in simple present tense? I have read, I read books, I have been reading, I am reading. Great. I read books. ನಾನು ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನ ಓದ್ತೀನಿ. She dashed on her project for months and it's finally ready to be presented. A little tricky one. I haven't mentioned the tense that you have to find, but looking at the sentence, you need to identify in which form of tense it is. Is it present, simple present, continuous, perfect, continuous? ಎಷ್ಟೋ ತಿಂಗಳಾಗಿ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಈಗ ಅದು ತಯಾರಾಗಿದೆ ಟು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಬಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಅವಳ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಡು ವಿ ಯೂಸ್? ವಿಚ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್? No. D. Varied options. where are the answers that I'm getting? See, the answer is A. Some of the centers they have answered me correctly. She has been working on her project for months and it's finally ready to be presented. ಇವಾಗ ಅದು ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವಳು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಈಗ ಅದು ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೌ, ವಿ ಕಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಂತ್ಸ್. ಆ ವರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದಿರಲ್ಲ. As the word, as these words is being used in the sentence for months, we get to know that she's been working on the project for some time back. ತುಂಬಾ ದಿನಗಳಿಂದಾನೇ ಅವಳು ಆ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾ, 9 on 10. Most of the centers, they're telling me that they have got 9 out of 10. Great. I suppose the last one was the most trickiest one. There, that is the place where you lost that 1 mark. 10 on 10. Chundubi. Good. Manali, 9 out of 10. Great. I hadn't mentioned the tense in the last sentence because you had to identify. Every time you can't expect the person to mention in which tense you have to fill in. Okay, you should be able to identify whether the given is in continuous or present perfect continuous. We need to identify. Remember? Perfect. In the note center, 10 out of 10. Wow. DBRAGRS, 10 on 10. Great. Hearty congratulations to all the students who have scored 10 on 10. If at all you have scored 1 or 2 less, also not an issue. We are learning. So learning is important. Ten. Great. Happy, very, very happy for all of you. So we'll be proceeding with past tense and we'll start up with simple past. ಈ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ನೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್. Then we'll see the structure, pattern, uses. One by one we'll see. It was a sunny day. I woke up early and went for a walk. So ಅದೊಂದು ಬೇಸಿಗೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿನ ನಾನು ಬೇಗ ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ದೆ, ನಡೆಯಕ್ಕೂ ಹೋದೆ. Went for a walk. So the word that has been highlighted was, woke, went. These words indicate that action is already completed. ಮುಗ್ದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಗೂ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. It has no connectivity to the present. It is completely over. It is completed. ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. I felt refreshed and decided to make some tea. ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಟೀ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ಡ್, ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್. As I was sipping my tea, I heard a knock at the door. ನಾನು ಟೀ ಕುಡಿಯುವಾಗ ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾರೋ ಬಾಗ್ಲು ತಟ್ಟೋ ತರ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು. I was sipping. ನಾನೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೇ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ಂಟ್ I am sipping. It is I was sipping. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. Okay, this sentence was sipping. I was sipping is in past continuous. I heard a knock at the door. This sentence alone is in simple past. ನನಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು, ಯಾರೋ ಬಾಗ್ಲು ತಟ್ಟೋ ತರ ನನಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು. It was my friend who had come to borrow a book. ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡೇ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ, ಬಾರೋ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ. It was my friend. ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್. ಎಸ್. I'm not asking anything true or false. I'm just reading out the sentence. Okay. All the sentences are pertaining to past. Okay. Few sentences might be in past continuous. Okay. I gave it to him and we chatted for a while. No need to mention as T or if it isn't true or false question. All the sentences are pertaining to past. I gave it to him. ನಾನು ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Gave, give, gave. Chat, chatted. ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Chatted. After he left, I decided to go for a run. ಅವ್ನು ಹೋದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಓಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. I decided to go for a walk. After he left, leave, left. Left is in past form. Decided. I ran for an hour and felt great. ಅವ್ನು ಹೋದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ I went for a run. I ran for an hour and felt great. Run, ran. Ran is in past. Feel, past form, felt. When I returned home, I showered and got ready for the day. ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಆ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಆದೆ. Returned, showered. I took shower. I return ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. Returned ಅಂತಿದೆ. So the highlighted words indicate that the sentence is in simple past. Except this one, I was sipping a tea. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ past continuous ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. Right? Okay. Good. I hope you would have got an idea how a sentence, how a story can be formulated in simple past. ಒಂದು ಮುಗ್ದಿರೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗ್ದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Now we'll see meaning, structure of the sentence, right? Perfect. One sentence, they have already told me the structure of the sentence. Subject plus V2 form of the verb. Exactly. Great. Well advanced you are. Meaning, it represents an action or event that took place in the past. ಮುಗ್ದಿರೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಸಾಧಾರಣವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ we can consider this meaning. Verb form, the simple past tense is formed by adding an ed or d to the end of base verb. So reach, reached, we add ed to it. Any other word you can say therein we add ed to it. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ವರ್ಬ್ ಜೊತೆ ed ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. You can tell me the verbs wherein we add ed to it and becomes simple past. ಇವಾಗ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ created. Here we add d to it. Either we add d or ed. Reach. I reached school at 9 a.m. ನಾನು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ educated. Educated, we add just d over there. Okay. He is a skilled person. Skilled. Any other example that you can put wherein we add ed to the verb and make it as a simple past word? Climbed. Correct. Climbed. Hatte. I climbed up the mountains. Walked. Good. Nice examples. So here you can see words wherein we are adding ed to the base form of verb. So these verbs are to be called as regular verbs. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ wherein we add ed or d to the base form of verb, it is called as regular verbs. The Collins Dictionary defines simple past tense as a tense used to refer to the past. That's a definition. So conjugating the verbs, conjugating andre eno jotege ಸೇರಿಸೋದು, adding ed to regular verbs or d to regular verbs that ends with e. You can see words wherein if at all it ends with e, we just add d to it and it becomes simple past. Live, lived. I lived in Delhi. ನಾನು ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. Cooked, it is, we are adding ed to it. Any other word that is, you can add, it ends with e and we just add d to it. Loved. Developed, ed we are adding over there. Japan is a developed country. Developed. Liked, correct. ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು. I liked it very much. Very nice. Go, went ಅವೆಲ್ಲ irregular verbs ಆಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. Call, called, correct. That we can add it over here. ed ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. Pulled. Okay. Now we'll see where we add d and ed. Okay. Regular verbs wherein we add d and ed. The scenarios. Okay. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಆ ವರ್ಡು y ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗೀತಂದ್ರೆ e ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗೀತು ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? How do we form a simple past? Talked. Conjugating regular verbs to form simple past. Reach. In general, we add ed to it. Okay. Offend, offended. Reach, reached. Pack, packed. Accept, accepted. Regular verbs ending with an e. If it ends with e, we just add d to it. Live, lived. Raise, raised. Save, saved. Save, saved. Ignore this d over here. Save, saved. Arrive, arrived. The train arrived early. Bega bantu a train. Regular verbs ending with y to form simple past. If at all the word ends with y. Try, tried. Y gets replaced with I and we add ed to it. Okay. Identify, identified. Y is getting replaced with I, then we are adding ed. Multiply, multiplied. Marry, married. This word again over here. Place, placed. I placed it on the table. Here, monosyllabic words, that is, you have one vowel alone and it ends with y. Vowel, after that, y. So what do? We add ed to it. Vowel and y. Say, play, stay. Say, said, ಹೇಳ್ದೆ. Okay. So we have seen in today's class regular verbs, meaning of simple past tense, its form. Also, we quickly recapped present tense, right? Present tense in the form of a story. Also, MCQs pertaining to all the four tenses in present. I hope you had recapped it very well and the concept is pretty much clear to everyone. Okay. So that is it for the day. Thank you so much, friends. We'll meet again in the next class. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti.